I was 12 years old. I was going around showing my art to different artists at Motor City Comic Con, and one of the artists I liked, he did a horror, a werewolf comic, and so I went there to, show him my art and get a critique. And a lot of artists would, because I wasn't up to par maybe drawing wise at 12, but I was getting good at storytelling, so they would encourage me there and tell me to work on what. And I knew I wasn't going to get a job. I wanted just to get advice from somebody I respected. And the first thing he did is he looked through it and he just shook his head. He said, no. He goes, you want to be an artist? I go, yeah. And he goes, you're not going to make it. You should just kill yourself. And I said, what? And he goes, yeah, you're wasting my time here. And he just goes, seriously, kill yourself. And he threw the book at me, my little portfolio. And I was like, I didn't know what to say because I'm 12 years old, so I just kind of walked away in shock, and it hurt my feelings because I'm 12 and I'm not used to somebody being like that, was a fellow artist. Mm-hmm. And so I went and sat in the corner kind of just thinking, like, am I that bad, And I didn't draw for another 4 years after that.
Oh.
So it kind of like broke me from drawing. I tried to write only for people.
And who is this guy?
I don't really want to say his name.
He's famous?
Well, he's working on and off. He's done some Star Wars books and stuff like that. Moved on to other things. I think he's doing storyboarding and film now. Mm-hmm. But yeah, he actually won an award for one of the things he criticized me about in my thing. Because I was like, well, isn't my storytelling getting better? And he said, no, what the frick is this? And he pointed at one of my pages where I wanted to create a mood of this character feeling like they were alienated in the middle of a crowd of people. Mm-hmm. So I had the crowd slowly fade away to nothing but white. And he's getting confronted, and he said, this is stupid. This just looks lazy, And I was like, well, I'm going for you don't know what you're doing. Just get out of here, And I was like, all right, So he just, encouraged me to kill myself.
So he stole that idea?
He stole that idea later because I found out he won an award for Best Innovative Moment in Comics. And it was for that year, and my brother pointed it out. It was in one of the comic magazines at the time. I don't know if it was
like Comic
Hero or Wizard or something, one of those. And they had him listed as Best Cinematic Storytelling Moment in Comics. And he said in the interview, I wanted to create a sense of being alone in the middle of a crowd, a sense of hopelessness. And he's like, that was brilliant when you did that. I really felt it as a reader, the interview was telling him. And I was like, Matt, see, you're not that bad. This guy's just an a-hole. So I was like, all right.
See, then if you killed yourself, then he wouldn't have to credit you.
Yeah. So I was like, it taught me. Also, I learned from some other nicer artists like Bill Messner-Loebs that did The Journey, and he's scripted for the original Max. He told me, take what you can use and discard what you can't. Mm-hmm. And so that helped me a lot. Mm-hmm. And he was so nice to me. I'd always come by every year when I lived in Detroit area. Mm-hmm. And he'd encourage me. And there was a lot of great artists besides him that were way better than me, but gave me the time of day to actually talk to artists just up and coming. So
exactly.
I try to remember that too, and not be harsh on people.